Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about something that's been a little controversial and everything. It's been all over Facebook, Twitter especially, Instagram, all these social medias, even on YouTube. And what I'm talking about is the Black Panther movie. Now this may come off to a surprise of people who don't know that this is happening, but the black community, the African American community, in a whole, have been saying that this movie is a civil rights movement. It is going to be the first black, quote-unquote, black superhero movie, to ever be made. So that's what I've heard on some people say. And it's also going to be that white people aren't going to like it. That white people are going to say, that are going to be racist, are going to be like, that white people are going to like it. They're going to say that white people are racist. That if you give it a bad review, like let's say if it's a bad movie, which I highly doubt it would be because it's a Marvel movie and most Marvel movies are extremely good movies. But they're going to say that you're racist because you gave it a bad review. And I have seen this happen on Twitter. I've seen people say, oh, not that great of a movie. And then just this black community in general just come at them full fury, just throwing fists and just getting angry about it, and it's like it's just a movie. Now, if we were in the 60s and this was the first, like if this movie came out, it would be extremely big. I could understand it then, but not in the 21st century. Okay? The same thing happened with Obama. Obama was our first black president who was quote-unquote black, who was half white and black, basically. He's mixed, basically. And they said that he was the first black president, which he was, and that white people hated him, and every white person hated Obama because he was black, which is not true. I personally did not think Obama was that great of a president, and, just looking at the facts, but I still liked him as a person. I thought he tried. I did think that he put forth effort in trying to make the nation better. I just don't think he was well qualified for the presidency. And the president we have now, they are saying that this is a doing of the white people, saying that white people didn't like the fact that we had a black president in the Oval Office, so they gave us an orange one. And President Trump, I can't say too much about him because I don't. Honestly, after the whole Obama situation, I just kind of gave up on presidencies and voting and just paying attention to what's happening with America, because America's going to do whatever it wants to, no matter what. They say we have the right to vote and everything, but honestly, we're all being honest here. Pretty much they pick whoever they want in the Oval Office. We don't pick it ourselves. But if you did go off that standpoint, there were a lot of white people that voted for Obama. It wasn't just the black community, because if it was just the black community and everyone voted for the opposite side, which was a white man, I can't even think of his name. I will look it up in just a second, and I'll clip that in, or something, or you can just look it up for yourself. I don't remember his name, but either way, he was a white man, and we could have all voted for him, and most likely Obama wouldn't have won if every other race voted for the white man, but the black community voted for Obama. Obama wouldn't have won, but I felt like even when I paid attention to the election, I thought Obama would be our best option. And honestly, this 2016 election, I honestly did not care. I didn't care who won. I knew it was a double-edged sword if Trump or Hillary won. Trump, I do gotta say, he isn't doing that bad of a job. I'm not a Trump supporter, so don't even try to mistake me for one. I'm taking off the facts that he's not doing that bad of a job, just like Obama didn't do a terrible job. He didn't do much, but, he still tried, like I said. And they are still bashing him for it. And I'm sorry, I know this is about Black Panther, but, that kind of ties into everything that's going on. And I just want to say a quick thing about Obama's portraits and Michelle's portraits. I feel like they could have done a lot better for the presidential portraits. I feel like it makes them look childish, especially Michelle's. And I feel like Obama was, like, everything else was good except for the background. I don't understand why he was being ate by a bush. And I'll pop those on the screen now, so you'll see what I'm talking about. And Michelle doesn't even look like herself. She looks, I don't know, it's not even really a portrait. It looks like a cartoon, something that someone would make to make fun of her. But, you know, I don't really, other than that, I haven't really paid attention to more of what presidencies are going on. But this caught my eye because I do like Marvel movies. I'm a very big comic book nerd. DC is my favorite, but I do like Marvel, and it did make me kind of upset that I was looking on these tweets and stuff saying, "Oh, white people wouldn't like Black Panther." I'm white myself, just to let you guys know if you don't know me. Some of you do, but I saw the trailer for it, and it looks like an awesome movie. And if someone comes up to me and tells me that I wouldn't like the Black Panther movie because I'm white, I'd probably have to fight them. Like, if we're all just being honest here, because, like, I just love Marvel, and that just insults me on a whole new level. And I would fight anyone. It doesn't matter if they're black or white, especially if it was a white man. Because the black man, I don't know. I feel like I would go to jail faster than I would if I was fighting a white person. Just because we are so divided. Just the races are so divided. And personally, I don't see why we are. Because when I look at people, I look at past the skin color. I don't really care what color you are, what race you are, what you look like. Kind of, if I want you to be my friend, I'll look at your personality. Now, if you're just a straight up douche, it doesn't matter what color or anything you are, or race or anything, I will not like you. I won't. Unless you're just like a douche that's funny, a funny douche. Because then I will think you're funny, and then we'll probably be friends forever. But it doesn't really matter to me. I don't, especially the same thing when I'm looking for a companion. Honestly, I don't care. If she's pretty and she's nice, not even just pretty, just halfway decent looking, and she's really nice and has a good personality, I don't care if she's black, Asian, or Latino. I really don't care, because that doesn't matter to me, and I feel like everyone in America should feel like that, because we are just one big melting pot. There is no whites rule the America, because sure, white people did colonize here first, but when we did colonize, we brought over plenty of other races, and we also got to think about the early Indians who were here. I have a lot of Native American in my family. In the summertime I don't look white. I look like a little mixed kid, because I look like a mixed guy because I have very thick curly hair, and when I get out in the sun and everything, I get extremely dark. Not really extremely, I just get very tannish color. Not like a normal tan, it's weird. I get like an olive color, and that's because my grandmother is full Italian. But still, we are, just taking my family for example, we have plenty of races in us, because I'm pretty sure that my aunt has to be a quarter black. She just has the African American features and everything else. And just like the Black Panther movie, we shouldn't be taking things out of context. Going for the white community, the black community, and all these other races, we shouldn't be separate communities. We should be one community in general. We should not be fighting over a movie because it's just a movie. You know, maybe not just a movie, it's a Marvel movie, which we all know are good. You know, if you don't like Marvel, then oh well. Unless you like DC, if you just don't like comics in general, then just get out of my face. I don't want to deal with you. But that's pretty much all I have to say, guys, today. And real quick, I just want to say the reason why I haven't uploaded is because I took some time away. I just haven't had time in general, and I just wanted to think about what I wanted to create and be expecting less of these kind of videos. I'm definitely going to be doing gameplay videos and different stuff. And if you're wondering why you got Gears of War Ultimate Edition gameplay in the background here, it's because I got the Game Pass thing and it was on there, and I've never played the Gears of War series, and I'm sorry that it's probably a bad. I'm sorry that's a bad gameplay, because I'm not used to it at all. I never played Gears of War. I played it like a few times with my friends, but other than that, I haven't played it, and I'm planning on playing Gears of War 4 too, eventually. But be expecting more Gears of War gameplay in the background, because I've become addicted to it. I'm only on the first mission, but it's still pretty fun. And yeah, guys, with that all being said, have a nice day.
As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, I can finally see you now. I see the fear inside your eyes.